Hey peeps, are my friends for the end of the world as we know it. My friends for the end of the world as we know it. I am doing something a little different and even more a little different. So I ended up like getting like I've been like publishing some of my YouTubes and then taking some of them off. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I think about it, and then I'm like, I'm not really sure I liked that or that was relevant or whatever. I have this really cool lamp that's sitting next to me. That's like I found it at a outdoor store, and I absolutely love it. So it's gonna like cast these like all these really pretty lights during this. Anyway, so I woke up and felt like I needed to do another one of my late nights, middle of the night thinking. So I was watching the movie 2.5 weeks. I mean, no, 2 weeks notice with Hugh Grant. Um, and Sandra Bullock. I was watching that the other day, and there was this one scene where Hugh Grant says, "Well, you're a saint, and nobody wants to live with a saint." And it really struck me. It struck me the whole idea of that nobody wants to live with a saint, and I started thinking about like basically sort of my whole life. And I want to like be humble, but also like somebody's nature. Like when somebody, you can't deny your nature. You know, like I was talking about the coyotes, um, and you can't, like everybody in my high school yearbook said I was sweet, everyone. Um, and so maybe I am just disgustingly sweet and really, really. Oh yeah, he said they were boring. That saints are boring, and then I thought, yeah, God, maybe I'm boring. I'm just boring. And I've also had friends who, they just really did not want to discuss topics, the same topics that I like, this one of my friends, is like, Jamie, I don't really care whether the log made a sound in the forest if it wasn't heard or not, but actually I do. I actually do. And in fact, I was reading this book. I have it right here. And I haven't gotten like totally through it. Oh gosh, it may be gone. My biocentrism book. Oh no, it's right here. Actually, in this book, he talks about it, and he says that you actually have to have the receptor that you actually need. Something has to be able to hear it in order for the sound to be made. Like it's all vibration, and that the log, when it lands, it will make this vibration, but that um the sound part, you have to have a an actual uh receptor to hear the sound. So technically, it would not make a sound unless somebody was there to hear it. And he also says that we are the creators of our reality. He's another one that would be saying that. How life and consciousness are the keys to understanding the true nature of the universe. His name is Robert Lanza, MD. Anyway, so the second guy has incidentally completely ghosted me. And it could be a combination of factors. Like, I have had a hard time telling if it's actually indeed him. And um, and then I'm not really sure if it's him. Like, there's times where I think it might be him, and then times where I, I don't know. And I had actually taken off a video that I had done. Um, I'm really, really having issues with this. That it is really, really hard for me to tell what is true and what isn't. Like, for example, I had said in previous videos that I have actually been scammed. I was scammed out of $1,000 through these grants, these government grants, and they sent me on this wild goose chase to go into like a Walmart and buy these Google Play cards. And I was asking my son about it yesterday, and my son said that it's sort of this like that they can use them. They can actually use them through Amazon to buy stuff, which sort of gave me a different take, that people can use these. They're not traceable, and um, but I'm just having such trust issues. I mean, I really, really am. I'm having trust issues. But then I was also thinking about when I had posted the second one on forgiveness and or the first one um, about them giving me the gift that maybe they watched that video, and I had said that um, I, I don't think I could do that again. Um, because I mean, the first breakup really did in essence, excuse me, really did in essence kill me. Gosh. Anyway, so I got to thinking about that. I was thinking about that, like, um, I, I, I may, but okay. So I am in essence a swan. I'm in essence a swan. I really, my nature would be ultimately to mate for life. Like, that is, I've been very vocal about that being my pearl. That is my pearl. That is the deepest desire of my heart. And then I go back to, does God actually give us the desire, or do we have the desire and then God makes it happen? And I'm thinking that it may be both. That God actually gives us the desire, and then God knowing our highest good. And so the highest good for me would be to be happily matched. Happily matched. Anyway, and so perhaps I, scared this person off, or for perhaps it's just, he's not who I think he is. As in, it's a scam, or I started to think about, who who knows. If you're like, but see, they're all people that I don't know, and um, I don't know. I'm just gonna trust. I'm just gonna trust that everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. It's just I got to thinking about this saint thing and being boring, and people that have been with me. I mean, friends, you know, finding me kind of boring in essence, because I'm sort of saintly, not on purpose. It's sort of just my genetics. Anyway, all right. Love you guys. Bye.